Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah Peternell. I'm the owner of Family Nutrition Services in Denver, Colorado, and I'm also the creator of the 30-day online self-paced program called Nourished and Renewed with Hashimoto's. You can learn more about that in the description below. So today I'm asking if you know, what does chromium help with if you have Hashimoto's? Chromium? What is that? There are so many nutrients that we have discussed on these videos, and today I would like to share with you about a really powerful blood sugar regulating nutrient that can help with lots of different types of symptoms and co-conditions if you have Hashimoto's. So chromium, I wonder if you've heard of this nutrient before. It's kind of one of those small but mighty or packs a big punch types of minerals. And today's video is going to be brief because I really just kind of want to tell you about it, tell you what it can do to help support the body, and then maybe you can go on to do some more research on your own. If you are here because you have other blood sugar disorders or maybe other issues related to maybe type 2 diabetes, I do have some other videos for you guys as well, so check those out. So chromium, it's basically a trace element or a micro mineral. It can be obtained in the diet, and also it can be obtained from dietary supplements. It really is one of the most important nutrients in the body for helping to achieve what we call glucose homeostasis or healthy blood sugar. There's a lot of research on chromium, and it shows that chromium can improve insulin sensitivity. There are a lot of different ways it can do this. It helps to activate cellular energy, which means that the cells use glucose more appropriately, gives the cell energy, and then the glucose is put through the different active energy cycles and used up. It also can help to augment an insulin signaling pathway to the pancreas. It also helps to reduce oxidative stress and the pathways for inflammation in the body. And it also helps to upregulate cellular glucose, which means it kind of acts like a key in a lock on each and every cell. So you can see that based on this research and information available, there is a lot to know about chromium, and one of the main nutrients you should have on board if you are currently dealing with hypoglycemia, maybe pre-diabetic conditions, or if you already have type 2 diabetes in addition to your Hashimoto's. So let's see, what are some things that it can do to help if you have Hashimoto's, aside from really supporting your blood sugar, which there's a lot that comes with that as well. We know that with dysregulated blood glucose, there can also be hypertension, insulin resistance, elevated inflammatory markers, and so on and so forth. So what are the things that individuals might see is that it can help when you control your glucose levels to support your body's weight loss or healthy body composition. What is body composition? Well, it's more than just the number on the scale. If you haven't watched my other videos yet about bioimpedance analysis testing, which I do here in my office, you can watch those videos as well and learn about body fat, skeletal muscle mass, and hydration and how they impact your health. So one of the research studies I was reading, it's actually pretty new. It was published in 2019. It found that the participants in the study who were supplementing with chromium lost significantly more weight compared to the placebo group. When we are talking about significant weight, we're talking about no other changes to diet or exercise. That was the only variable in the study. There's another study that shows that in the randomized placebo-controlled diabetic patients, the chromium group experienced better blood sugar control, more weight loss, especially in the abdominal area, and also lost fat. So they maintained lean mass. They didn't lose muscle. This is very important to sustainable weight loss and also to your long-term optimal health and your healthiest body composition ever. So sources of chromium, we can find it in a lot of different places. Chromium foods, you would have to eat a lot of these foods to get what we consider the therapeutic beneficial levels. But things like brewer's yeast, grape juice and orange juice, beef, leafy greens, turkey, tomato juice, apples, green beans, bananas. Most plant foods have a very small amount of chromium, and I'm talking like 1 microgram. So it's really not enough to just try to eat a lot of chromium-rich foods. Sometimes taking the chromium supplement is the way to go if you're actually trying to make a difference in the way that your blood sugar is signaling in your body. A multivitamin supplement may also provide some chromium, up to 120 micrograms in some cases. And a single ingredient chromium supplement that you may have been recommended by your doctor can provide up to 1,000 micrograms of chromium per serving. So I do recommend that you speak with your prescribing physician or with a board certified holistic nutritionist. Hi there, to find out what would be the right amount for you. I would recommend, first of all, intracellular nutrient testing with a SpectraCell test, as you've heard me talk about in some of my other videos. I do that here in my office as well. And that will help to give us some idea of how much you need, and then also look at your dietary factors to see if you're eating enough plants that can also help contribute towards those chromium levels in your body. If you are using a chromium supplement, the most commonly found ones on the shelves at, say, your local health food store would be chromium picolinate or chromium polynicotinate. Sorry, that's a hard one because it's actually the chromium bound to niacin. So I typically recommend the chromium picolinate. You'll see that one more frequently, but the other one is also available. And actually, most research is on the picolinate version because it's more stable and also highly bioavailable. So if you're getting the other kind, the polynicotinate, it may be less usable by your body. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. That is kind of the gist for today's video. Like I said, I kind of wanted to keep this one short and sweet because I do talk a lot about, metabolism. I talk a lot about healthy weight. I talk a lot about body composition. I talk a lot about healthy glucose levels. And I know for many people who are struggling with their weight, they're trying a lot of things. They're eating well, they're trying to exercise, they're focusing on sleep, they're focusing on body, mind, and spirit practices, but maybe things aren't just working. Maybe they need that little key into the lock to unlock the cell's potential for better energy utilization, better insulin signaling, and better glucose uptake into the cell. So chromium can be a really wonderful addition. And it's best to take chromium with a meal because that's when that glucose is entering into the bloodstream by way of the digestive system, and that's when you're going to need the most support. But like all things, there's no magic pill. You can't just take chromium and think you're going to lose, 15 pounds. But we do know that it can help support the healthy weight loss journey. So in addition to having lots of fruits and veggies, in addition to focusing on those healthy plant-based fats, also focusing on plenty of adequate high quality, right? That's the grass-fed, the wild-caught, the pasture-raised proteins, and then also lots and lots of hydration to keep all of the cellular waste moving out of your body and to keep your digestive system nice and squeaky clean. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back with more videos next week. Thanks so much. See you soon.